Hey everyone, Val here, and it's Monday, and we've had a busy week, and a very busy weekend. I went down and picked up my grandson Gavin. Gavin is now 19 years old. They grow up so fast that, I remember him just yesterday. He lived with me for about 10 years, he and his brother Zane. And I guess about when he was 13 or 14, Alicia got a home of her own, so she moved out with the boys. And I got to see him a little bit here and there, but when you get used to seeing him every day, it's hard to go from seeing him every day to going down to seeing him once in a while. And he just grew up so fast over the last couple of years, 4 years. Now he's grown. He's graduated out of school. He's graduated high school. And he's working. So it was great to be able to see him. And I told him, now that I'm retired, one of my goals in retirement is to spend more time with my grandkids, because life gets so busy and then your weekends get busy, and I didn't see the kids as much as I wanted to see the kids. So I'm making an effort now to invite them up for the weekends. I know Gavin works during the week, so I've invited him up anytime he wants to come up, but we're going to schedule some weekends. So he came up. I went to pick him up on Friday after work, after he got off work. And I took him back yesterday about, I guess, 6 p.m. or something like that, 6:30. So we did some fishing and some swimming, and I've got some exercise in, which I'm very happy about. And it was great being able to hang out with him and find out what he's doing and make sure he's happy, and he is. He really is happy. So that's all that really matters. And we will do it again. I have some video of our fishing trips. I am going to be posting that this week. I'm trying to figure out if I want to schedule stuff on days, but I don't think my life works that way. I am so random. So I think I'm going to keep my channel how it is for right now and just kind of do random stuff. When I do it, if I video more than once a day, I video more than once a day. As far as vlogging goes, it's hard for me at night to find time sometimes to sit and edit something I've videoed during the day, because sometimes it takes me a little bit longer than that to get it up at a decent time for everybody to see it. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing because it works for me thus far, but I'm going to try to tweak it along the way, I guess. I'm busy right now. I'm still busy, and I don't know how I got anything done. And my sister said the same thing. I don't know how I got anything done before I was retired, because I'm staying so busy in retirement that I haven't really even caught up yet. So, not the things I want to get done, and I'm not going to stress myself over it. I'm going to do what I can do, and that's going to have to be it. I'm trying to get some stuff put together for a craft fair in November. I'd like to get a big stash of stuff put together because I'd like to do some craft fairs during the year, and I want to make sure I have enough stuff to enter into the craft fairs. So that's one of my main things that I work on at nighttime when I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm knitting or crocheting or whatever, mostly knitting or doing something like that. And then during the day, if I'm not sewing, weekends are the kids and Steve and fun, and I'm enjoying retirement. And I thought about, somebody asked me, would you go back to work? Are you bored yet? Heck no, I ain't got time to get bored. But I am ready to stay home a little bit, because March was the India trip. And then May, as soon as I retired, we went on our cruise. And then when I got back from the cruise, I ran to New York for a week or so to see my mom and my family. As soon as I got back from that, I was getting ready to go to Alaska. I got back from Alaska, and I sat down and I said, you know, my plan was maybe when I got done at Alaska going back to work. And I said, there is no way. I do not want to go back to work. So that was kind of like a back of my head plan. No, I'm not going back to work. So I'm retired. I'm going to stay retired. I have no reason not to. I'm able to. So that's that. Now I have a journal. This is kind of like a calendar journal. And this was given to me by Nancy Who 52 when I retired. I met her on YouTube. She started commenting on my videos, and then I found out she didn't live far from me. So we ended up meeting up, and we've met a couple of times and had lunch together, and I'm looking forward to getting to know her a little bit better. And she gave me this when I don't know if it was when I retired or when I was having my surgery. But anyway, I have found a purpose for this book that works for me really well, and I'm going to start forcing some new habits on myself because I want to get more exercise. I want to start a regimen of cleaning in my house. So before I did what I could when I could. I like my kitchen to stay clean, but other little things, you know, I can look around and see cobwebs, and it's like, I need to schedule time to clean each room and then just keep a rotation going or something. So I need to schedule cleaning to get myself in the habit of doing it. But, you know, everything in its time. I don't want to get too overwhelmed. So I've started journaling in this book. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing and see if it's going to help me out with my weight loss, with staying on track with eating, with staying on track with my Bible studies, which I don't really have issues doing that because I read my Bible, pretty much every day. They're probably on weekends, not so much because I have something going on the weekends. And Steve being here, I don't have the quiet time by myself in the mornings, which I had when I worked because Steve goes to work before I do. So when I get up, I read my Bible while I'm eating my breakfast, and I don't have somebody coming in and talking to me or something. I'm usually by myself. So I can stay focused on that during the week. But I'm kind of tracking the things I'm doing. I got my step counter fixed, and I've got my watch all charged up and set again. So this is counting my steps, and I'm keeping this on. So I'm kind of getting some, not dedicated steps, not walking steps, but at least how many steps, how much movement I'm getting during the day, so that I can try to increase my movement as I'm going along. So I'm going to turn you guys around to look at this book, and I'm going to kind of show you what I'm doing. And maybe on Monday I will put out a video on how my week went, my past week, as far as my eating going, maybe some little activities, but I will have videos coming out on the activities and stuff that I'm doing, and we'll see if I can't lose some weight, get back down to where I need to get. So let me show you how I'm doing. Okay, so this calendar has the days of the week down here. And then over here it has like August, and it has like a weekly habit tracker. It has lists, notes, and then down here it had a section on events and birthdays, but I'm making that kind of my weight section. So let's look at how I did. And I'm just going to put my phone against the book so it doesn't fall down. So I'm doing like breakfast, 3 eggs, 234 calories, and I'm going with calories because that's how I've always done it. A cup of grapefruit. I get the Del Monte already processed grapefruit in a light syrup. And then cherries. I had cheese, so I added the cheese of 25 calories up here. So with a total of 323 calories for breakfast. And then for lunch I did some cherries, some blueberries, strawberries, some grapes, and I figured the calories for each of those, 1720. And then I had some yogurt, which was 70 calories, and some crackers, which is 230 calories. So that had a total calories of, I think I just added that in. And then for dinner I had spaghetti with meat sauce and then a breadstick for 170 calories, which brought my total calories up here. I had a frozen yogurt. I had 420 calories, then 100 calories for my yogurt. So it brought me to 1520 calories for the day. I tried to, this was my first try at getting it all into this square, so I did the best I could, and then I got a little neater as the week went on. So I'm trying to stay under 2,000 calories. I'm figuring 1,800 to 2,000 calories. I thought that was good for that day. For the next day, my breakfast being eggs with cheese. I do a 3-egg omelet with cheese, and my grapefruit was the 323 calories. For lunch, my yogurt and my fruit and my crackers was 360. And then for dinner, I had a slow cooker chicken with rice and a salad at 466. I'm getting the calories off the internet. I'm kind of using my phone to pick out the calories as per like 4 ounces of baked chicken. And then my yogurt bar, bringing this day to 1349 calories. I had 15 the day before, but I'm not sure. The difference being the spaghetti and meat sauce, and this was just chicken and rice. Wednesday I had the eggs again, and that's pretty much my go-to breakfast. Unless I'm eating on the run, and then I might do a rice cake or something. Lunch, fruit, yogurt, and crackers, 360. For a snack, I had some cherries. And then for dinner, I had chicken, rice that was left over, and then some cabbage that I had. And then I had the yogurt bar at night. So I had a total of 1,249 calories on Wednesday. I was doing really well during the week, the beginning of the week. Thursday breakfast was a rice cake with peanut butter, which was 145. I had a ham and turkey wrap with chips. This was high because what happened, my son came down to spend the day with me, and we went up to the local market to try to see if there were some tomatoes. There weren't any tomatoes. But we went down to the country market, and they do really great turkey wraps and stuff. So we ended up eating lunch there, and I got a little bag of chips that was 400 calories. And I pretty much ate the whole thing, give or take a few bites, but I still counted it as a full 600 calories. It may have been more. I'm really thinking that was a guesstimate, but there was a lot of meat on the sandwich. So I've said 1,000 calories. It may have been more. It's hard to track when I'm out because I'm not sure exactly what's in everything. I counted it as that. My issue this week was I went out to eat 3 different times. Dinner I had some slow cooker pork with corn on the cob, and that was 400 calories with a total of 1545. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I totally blew it. So I had pancakes and grapefruit for breakfast, yogurt, fruit, and banana for lunch, the rice cake for a snack, and then we went out to dinner because I went to pick up Gavin, and it was late when we got home, so we just went out to dinner. I had a crab cake sandwich and fries. I'm guesstimating. I don't know how many calories it is, but I put 1,300, and that gave me a total of 1,835 for the week, a little higher than I wanted to be. I totally blew it on Saturday. Again, the crab cake for breakfast. We went out fishing, so I just grabbed a rice cake for breakfast. And then Steve went to the marina to fill up the boat with gas and brought candy bars out, and I did eat it. He knows I like the payday candy bars. That should not have happened. That was 240 calories in sugar that I didn't need. Then I had a chicken wrap with fries for lunch. And again, I estimated 1,000 calories. I, again, don't know. They don't put calories on their menu, so I don't know. And then I made tacos for dinner, and I had 3 beef tacos and corn on the cob, which I estimated at $6.70. And then we had ice cream down at the marina. So I put 500 calories there. It could have been more. I'm sure this is probably a lot more than 2460. I'm guessing it there. That's way over what I wanted, but I'm sure it's probably even higher than that. Then the last day, yesterday was Sunday, I had a rice cake and peanut butter for breakfast because we went out fishing again. For lunch, they wanted me to cook French toast, and I did center cut bacon, and I had two scrambled eggs. So I put that's probably wrong again. That's probably higher than that. I'm sure it is for the 2 pieces of French toast. I took it off the tracker on my phone. I don't know how big they're estimating the French toast to be or whatever. And then I used a sugar-free syrup, so it was only like 15 calories, which I didn't put here, but I should have put there. So it was probably 30 calories for the syrup at least. So, because this looks low, 919, I really think that's low. I do know when I woke up Sunday morning, my hands were swollen, and I don't know if it's the salt from eating out, but normally I can slide my ring on and off. I can't get my ring off right now. My hands are swollen. So yesterday they were even worse than today. Today they're still swollen. I have salt or something in my body that needs to work its way out. That's some of the weight gain I had the last couple of days. For my weekly habit tracking, I didn't do any dedicated walking. It's there. I'm going to focus on it. I'm trying to get there. I started by getting my watch going. I started by tracking some steps this week. I think that's a good start. Reading my Bible 4 days last week, and then cleaning. I had 2 days where I actually did some cleaning. I want to get that to go up, but I did have my son here on Thursday and Gavin here on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I wanted to spend time with the family. That was important to me. That's more important to me than cleaning. So that came first. So my steps for the week, I got my watch working on Wednesday, and I had 1380, but I only tracked for like half a day after I got my watch going. On Thursday, I had 3785 steps. Friday, 4005. Saturday, 5233. And yesterday I had low steps because we really, like Saturday we went fishing, but we also went swimming. So I took my watch off because Saturday we did do some swimming in the lake. And we were in the water a long time, probably at least an hour or so. Because Adeline and Zane came up too. So it was Gavin, Adeline, and Zane, and we were all out swimming, and Steve. So that total Saturday is really good because we did a lot of walking. We walked up and down the road. We, going places. We try to walk if we can instead of taking the car if we're just going somewhere local. So we did get a lot of steps in with the kids. So my weight for the week, I started out at 192.8. I didn't weigh on Tuesday, and I have a habit of weighing like every other day. I did see a loss coming on Wednesday, 190.2, and then even Thursday, and then the trouble started with my son coming and Gavin coming, and I didn't weigh on these days, but I know I wasn't eating good, and that's my choice. I chose to eat what I ate. The menus, they're limited with healthy stuff on them, but that was my choice to do that. I don't regret it at all. And then Sunday's weigh-in was 194. As you can see, I had a 2-point gain through the week. This morning when I weighed in, I was back down to 192.4 from 192.8. So as of today, I'm at a 0.4 loss for this week, which I figure I was happy to even get that at all because because I ate so poorly here. So bringing it over to this day, I'm starting this week. This morning I had, you know, my omelet and grapefruit. But I'm starting my week at 192.4. That's what I weighed in at this morning. And that's a 0.4 loss from last week's page. So today I'm going to can tomatoes. I bought a couple cases of tomatoes. I'm going to do a video, a little bit of vlogging of what's going on this week, or what's going on today, I should say. So that's how last week went. Let me know how your last week went. I will check out your videos. I know where I went wrong. I know it was as far as my eating. Do I regret it? I don't. No. Am I going to do that every week? No, I'm not. I'm going to. The kids won't be here every week, unfortunately. I wish they would be, but we have other guests coming too. I just have got to make better choices. So that's what I've got to learn to do, how to make better choices. I do watch videos. I watch Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. I watch Kat. I watch some other ladies that do their Weight Watcher channels. And I get some pointers from them. I got some good pointers from Kat on Point. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna do better. That's why I'm tracking now. I've got to track. I'd love to get to 170 again. I'm at 192.4. I was over 200 a couple of years ago, and I said I would never go back over 200, and I have crept up on that. After the cruise, I was really close to 200 again. So I'm proud of myself that I've brought it back down, and I'm in the 180 range, 189 range, into trying to get down into the 180s. That's my first goal. 192.4, that's 2.4 pounds to get there. I know that I can do that. And then set my next goal. So, time to get serious. I'm done with all these vacations for now. I will say I'm going to go back up to New York. Probably in October. I want to see my mom again before winter, because I don't drive up there in the winter with all the snow and ice and stuff. So I want to get one more time to see her this year, and then I can get through the winter and try to get the weight down and try to get more stuff made as far as my crafts and stuff go. But that's what I'm up to this week. I need to get stuff done so that I can get in the kitchen and get my tomatoes done. I appreciate y'all coming by and seeing where I'm doing and seeing my new chart that I got going on here. Hope that it works for me. So, as we all say, give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. Let's go make some tomato sauce. Bye now.